Hello everybody and welcome to Arsen Girl Gaming. My name is Heather and I thank you for joining me for this special Sims mobile how-to. So in this how-to video, I am going to look at how to kind of customize your house, such as change the roof, change the wall color, change the floor color, add doors and windows. So in my previous tutorial, I looked at how to add and remove rooms. This is just kind of a continuation of that. You can see this is the house as we left it. And we're going to go back into that same menu where you see the chair and the lamp. Bring it up here and go back into the build mode menu. And you'll see we have the options for doors, windows, floors, cabinets, interior walls, exterior walls, and roofs. I'm going to ignore the cabinets and countertops for now because that's more of like a decorating video, and I'll probably have a how-to on that coming up real soon as well. But for now, we're just going to look at how to kind of customize the house. So I think since we're looking at the roof, we should start with the roof. And we're going to look at some roof choices here. So let's look at this on top of the world. And if you notice, you'll get a little white highlight around the roof, and you can tap it to preview what the item is going to look like, the colors, and so forth on your house, but you don't have to actually buy it, which is nice. You can come in and look and decide if you like it or not. If you don't like it, hit that little orange button there and it'll go away. And so you've got steep, you've got low, and you've got moderate. I choose moderate because, you know, I'm kind of like a not too hot, not too cold kind of girl. And I really love the look of this concrete. So if I touch the house, you see I get this beautiful concrete look. It's very clean, very sleek. So I think I'm going to spend the 500 simoleons to buy that. So I'm going to hit the green check mark. And now I own it. And I'm going to put it on my house and hit the green check mark again. And now it'll stay on my house. Let's hit out of this X so we can see what it looks like. Look at that. It's very sharp. Very, very sharp. I like it a lot. All right, so we've gotten the roof taken care of. Let's look at the exterior walls. So you have some options, of course. Stucco, stone, brick, wood, tile, or paint. I don't know what I want to do. I was kind of thinking like a brick house if I have enough options, but see right now, like they're pretty costly, right? So we've got the Brickery Elite, we've got rustic brick, which would look really pretty, but it's a little expensive for my family. So I'm just gonna keep looking at what we have. So we could do this Cloudy Days brick. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the rooms. Now that is very nice, isn't it? So I could go that route, but I'm gonna say no for right now. I just wanna see what other options we have. Let's look at the stucco. So we have just boring stucco colors, which are, you know, kind of already on some of the house because I had them prior. I'm not a real fan right now of stucco. So let's see what else we've got. So I've looked at stucco, I've looked at the stone, brick maybe. Maybe there will be a really pretty kind of, this New Beginnings. Maybe I've used this before, or maybe it's a new option, but I kind of like how it has that little foundational work. So you kind of have the look of, and that's pretty. You kind of have the look of something a little different. I think we'll do this, and I think maybe I'll do it in a couple colors. So let's do, stay. It's got such a nice contrast. Maybe I'll just do it in that with that gray roof. Let's take a look. Let's say okay, since it's not going to cost us anything. Let's get out of here and we'll close this up and take a look. And that's a pretty sharp looking house, I think. I like it. So I think I'm going to leave it that way. It blends with the elements. I mean, we are at the beach anyway. Looks very beachy. But now I'm thinking, I'm not sure I really like that roof color, right? So I'm going to go back to my roofs. I'm going to come back in here, go to my concrete, and no, there's not a color I like. I really wanted something like a white color. So I'm gonna get out of here. Now, yes, I did buy it, and that's okay because now it's mine. I can use it whenever I want. I don't have to buy it again every time I use it. But I know that one of these that I've used in the past had a beautiful white color. So let's see, I may not have it open, so I might just have to stick with that, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and say okay, but do you see how easy it is to like come in and just change things out? I mean, if you don't like it, go and try again. The only thing it's gonna cost you is time and money, depending on what the cost is for what you're changing. And as you get further in the game, you'll open up more of these options, and at that point, it's just gonna cost you a little bit of trial and error. So anyway, now we've looked at the exterior, we've looked at the roofs. Let's go ahead and real quickly, I'm just gonna come in here and pop into doors. There are several options for doors. Of course, the further you get, the more options will open up. I am gonna just put this front door on here because it's so nice. But I've decided I really want this to be my front room because the mailbox is right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down. And now, oh, my lifestyle score just went up again. I always love when that happens. So anyway, so now my doors are updated. You'll notice that I do have some doors in storage, so I can bring those in and put those in the house so that they go from room to room or room to outside, however I want it to be. In this case, I'm just gonna do an interior door. And now I realize, oh my gosh, we're coming into this house and there's no door on to connect, so they can go around. So what I'm gonna do is go back into doors, and I don't really want a doorway there. I just kind of want it to be open. So I'm just gonna put this arch in there, and now it'll flow through. Now, eventually I'll do more, and I'll put outdoor doors to go outside, and make it so that you can move around the house. Like over here, I really don't want a doorway. I don't know what I'm gonna make of this room at this point either. So actually, I want to look in my inventory. I guess I didn't have an archway in there because it would have shown, right? So see that you can kind of go back and forth, see whatever you want to do. So we're going to leave that as it is right now. I'm going to do a decorate of this house at some point. But for right now, I'm just kind of wanting to touch on how to add these things. So we'll go in and we're going to look at windows now. And I want to just grab some windows that I have in storage, I think. And I really love these big windows in the front of the house. So wait, it's in storage. But I'm tapping on it and nothing's happening, right? So I have to go to my storage now, find that window. Give me a minute. I have a few things in here, as you can see. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to pop that out, and I'm going to put it right next to the door, which you can kind of see. If you can see here where I'm looking at the foundation here, you can see kind of where it is next to the door and so forth. So I'm going to do one more on the other side of the door, and then we're going to close this out, get out of here, and then, ooh, those are really, really big next to the door. So they may or may not stay there, but that's just what you got to do. You just check it out. So there you go. Now, the last thing I want to look at is just putting down some floors and some ceilings, some floors and some walls, decorating. So I'm going to start with some carpet. I'm just going to do the basics of life. I'll let you guys explore these on your own, but much like the roofs, we can play around with the colors, see what you like before you commit to anything. When you're ready, you just hit that check mark. And let's do a wall. Let's see. We're gonna do an interior wall, and I think we'll just, I don't know if I have any wallpaper. I don't. So let's just do some paint. And I'm gonna do sea to sky because we're going all, beachy around here, which is my motto these days. So I'm gonna hit the check mark. Go ahead and put this down so you can see. I did the whole room, so you don't have to worry about each wall. You just put it where you want it, and there you go. So that is your quick look at how to do floors, ceilings, roofs, interior, exterior, all of the fun stuff to make your house customized and ready for you to decorate. So I will see you guys again real soon, and until then, have a great one.